Hey everybody, it's Charles from HumbleMechanic.com, and today we're talking some of the best Father's Day gifts. All right, Father's Day, the day where wearing dorky shorts and telling bad jokes is actually the best part of the day. So I want to give you guys some gift ideas to get for dear old dad. A lot of this stuff is stuff that I own and I love. A few things I'm going to show you are things that I don't own, but I think would make awesome gifts, and this may actually work as a tiny little bit of a wish list. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. First up is Tub O Towels. Actually got these for cleaning tools. One of the problems with keeping tools clean is that if you're using really harsh chemicals, it'll actually take off the paint or it'll dull the finish of some of the handles. Now, I'm not a tool snob. That's not that big of a deal. But if there's a way to get tools really clean and keep them looking new like this, then I think it's really worth the investment. These are pretty affordable. They're like 13 bucks for this giant 90 count tub. The towels last a long time. They've actually made their way inside of the house, whether it's my wife dyeing her hair purple and the bathtub purple, or my daughter trying to draw my wife on the wall with purple hair. These work absolutely fantastic, but these live out in the garage, and I do use them to clean tools, clean hands, clean work surfaces. They take off dirt, grime, oil incredibly well. And they have a really great orangey smell. Hopefully you can smell that. All right, I already showed you the next one, and that is the M18 Fuel Surge. This is an impact driver with a 1/4-inch bit drive. This is part of Milwaukee's M18 series, which makes it an 18-volt tool. What's cool about this is the fluid drive inside the head. This reduces the metal-to-metal contact in the tool, so it's quieter, and there's less feedback from the tool into your hand. One of the interesting things too, in addition to that reduced feedback, is it actually has a feature when the tool gets overloaded, it'll shut off so you don't risk damaging the tool. And of course it has all the really great features like almost every other impact now has. It's got a really bright light on the front. It's got 4 settings that are adjustable, a belt hook, and it works with any of the M18 batteries. So I have a 2 amp hour battery, but you could easily put a 5, or if you're really strong, you could put the 9 amp hour battery on it. Now, just the tool retails for $149.99. You can get a couple of batteries and a charger, and that'll come in right about 300 bucks. Next up is one of my favorite flashlights that is not a pen light. This is the Streamlight Stinger. Notice how much it's my favorite because we have not one, but 2. I actually bought one for myself, and then my wife made me get her one. They're super bright. It comes with a docking station that'll charge not only the light, but it'll charge the extra battery that comes with it. And that charger comes with a wall plug as well as a car plug, so you can mount one of these in your car. Just how bright they are, well, it's tough to show you with a well-lit studio and in the daytime, but maybe this will give you an idea. It's a little big to fit in your pocket of your shirt, work shirt, but it's fantastic for a back pocket or something that lives on the dock. Again, highly recommend these. I wouldn't have 2 of them if I didn't think these were absolutely fantastic flashlights. Next, we're gonna dip back into the Milwaukee Tools family and talk about this vacuum. This has actually become one of my favorite Milwaukee tools. Battery powered, awesome suction, comes with a handful of different attachments like a crevice tool, 2 longer extensions, so you can actually stand and walk and pick up things off the floor with the crevice tool and the extensions. In addition to that, it comes with a flexible hose, which makes it awesome for using in the car, and a floor cleaning tool, which I couldn't actually find. It's somewhere in the mess of my garage. You can also pull the trigger and lock it so it stays on. So something I got to doing is turning it on, locking it, using this flexible one and actually vacuuming the car out with it. You can also put this on any kind of woodworking tools and use it as a device to remove the dust and sawdust from your workstation because you can lock it on. This, in fact, is the only vacuum cleaner that my wife will even use, which says the world about how awesome it is. One thing on the vacuum, I usually give you guys links to Amazon because that's almost always the cheapest place to buy these things. On this one, I'm gonna link to Amazon as well, but there's actually cheaper websites you can get it from. So go to Amazon, search, read the reviews on that vacuum cleaner, and then do a quick Google search because you'll probably save about 50 bucks over the Amazon price. All right, next we're gonna talk about a few things that I actually don't own, but I think will make amazing Father's Day gifts. Coming from someone that is a father, these are all things that I would really like to have. First up, a new Weber grill. The Weber grill is sort of the benchmark for home grilling. I actually do have an old Weber grill that's due for replacement. So I'm gonna link up to the Genesis 2 E310. This is a propane grill. Every dad wants propane and propane accessories. 3 burners, and the cool thing is it doesn't have the controls on the shelf like mine does, which is a stupid waste of space. It has them on the front. And hey, the great thing about buying dad a grill, or the smoker we're gonna talk about next, odds are he's gonna wanna test drive it, and guess who he's gonna invite over for dinner? Next up is going to be the Bradley electric smoker. Now, if you're a smoking hardcore enthusiast, this is probably not for you. But if you're the everyday dude or chick that wants to smoke some delicious food, this is awesome because you don't have to fiddle around with the charcoal and the bricks and get the temperature right and screw around with it and babysit it all day. You put the pellets in, you turn it on, you set the temperature, and you let it go. A fantastic way to smoke meat. I have one of those other kind that's charcoal at the bottom and a water bath, and you gotta monitor it and watch it all day long. With this kind of stuff, you don't have to do nearly as much babysitting. So get dad a grill, get dad a smoker. Sounds like you are going to have a delicious summer. All right, what would Father's Day be without at least one gadget or gizmo? That's the GoPro Karma drone. I don't know that there's many fathers out there that aren't kind of nerdy in some way about cool technology, and drones have exploded across the globe. Everybody seems to either have a drone, talk about a drone, or think, I could use a drone. So the GoPro's cool. This one comes with a GoPro 5, which is really neat. And the cool thing is you can pull the stabilizer out and use the stabilizer with your hand and the GoPro as well, so you're not tied to just one thing. Really cool, it collapses up, you can take it anywhere, and let's face it, when dad's making those really dorky, nerdy home videos, drone footage brings a really cool, different factor to it. And because dad works so hard, it's important to make sure he stays caffeinated. I know that's something I try and do all day long. And one of the best coffees I've actually found mainstream is Deathwish Coffee. This stuff is fantastic. The name's a little intimidating, so if dad's not a super coffee dude, then it's okay. There's still some lighter blends. Awesome flavor, awesome texture, awesome body in this coffee. It's not super cheap, but you know what? For 1 or 2 bags a year to get dad some extra cool gourmet coffee, I think is well worth it. And just like the grill and the smoker, maybe he'll invite you over for a cup or 2. All right, guys, so there we have it, some really cool Father's Day gifts. If you have any other suggestions, drop it down in the comments section. As always, there's going to be links to all this stuff that I talked about down in the video description. Click on it and check them out. These are mostly Amazon affiliate links, so thank you very much for using those. I really appreciate it. Oh, and I forgot probably the best one, period, Father's Day gift. Get him a crew membership. Link down below, check that out. Ton of discounts, awesome content, and really cool stuff from me. All right, so with that, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Questions, comments, you know what to do. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on all the normal social stuff. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.